I just thought I would get on here and probably do like a quick little start of a new series. It's gonna be called If You Don't Know, Now You Know. Just little interesting facts about me. I was gonna do maybe I'll do a Q&A later on for the people who want a Q&A. I figured I'm sitting here with a couple of things now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. Real quick, just gonna put my hair. I always like my little in the front, but oh well. So today I'm gonna be focusing mainly on my hobbies, my interests. So real quick, hopefully this is going to be a quick video. I really don't want it to be that long, but I figured my social media presence needed to be improved a little bit. If you don't know, now you will know. My name is Jocelyn. I have a YouTube channel called Starting From Scratch, and yeah, so since I was like 4, I've always been into like clothes and stuff. My mom used to kind of get mad at me because I used to cut up all of my clothes and try to make like different outfits and stuff from them. So yeah, I'm really into fashion design. I'm actually in school now for fashion design. So I'm doing online classes and I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a really good time. I'm literally finna take my final exam tomorrow. So please wish me luck. But yeah, I've been in love with fashion design since I can remember, but as a young girl, I never thought that I was going to be able to do it. I never thought that I was going to be smart enough to be able to do it, and throughout the past couple of years since I was little, I've accomplished so much as far as like sewing skills and learning different things and everything. Now I need to just brush up on those skills and see what I can do with them. So I started at St. Louis Community College because they told me that I needed not fashion design classes but regular design to learn like different skills. I insert like a quick definition of like the design class that I was in. It shows you like different areas of design. So say for instance design or like but yeah, I needed 3 design classes, 3 figure drawing classes, and 2 drawing classes to qualify for me to be able to just apply to a fashion design institute. So literally the one that I wanted to apply to, I would have to move there to go to it. So I didn't end up choosing that school. I ended up finding out about Rocky Mountain University, which is where I am now, and I love it. Hands down, I love it. It's a great experience. They're very helpful there. You learn a lot of knowledge. Like I can see it taking me very far. But yeah, I started off at the community college in baking and pastry because I was really into baking at the time. I still am really into baking. Like I'm very much into baking. I want to get back into some classes at some point, so hopefully I can do that. There will be like more videos on this channel to show you guys little tips and tricks that I've learned from baking and everything. But yeah, I did chicken out and transfer into a different major. So the math portion of the major for baking, like I said, I'm not good at math, so I chickened out and I didn't go through with it. And then my friend, she was supposed to had gone through the major with me. She had already exited and ended up just working her job, so I was by myself too. So I got scared. I got out of it. End of story. But fashion design is the main thing that I've wanted to do my entire life, that I thrive in, I enjoy. So yeah, a couple of bumps in the road. But yeah, I don't have many pictures on me at the moment. Maybe I'll go down and grab some because they're just in the basement, you know. I don't feel like getting up right now to go grab any, but I'll show y'all like quick little images and stuff. Like, this is from my painting class when I first started. I started off with like flowers, and like I really liked painting like flowers and stuff. That was like my go-to because those were the easiest things to do. I started trying to work on calligraphy, and I did not succeed. I'm still terrible at calligraphy. Then they got me into like with the bigger drawing classes, they wanted to touch base on us learning how to do like self-portraits and stuff. So I started with like self-portraits. Hopefully I can find like the pictures and stuff to show you guys the actual picture next to the sketch. But yeah, this is myself. This is like a little quick self-portrait. I'm not an artist, okay? I'm not an artist. I don't know what I'm doing. I ended up drawing this. This is from my 22nd birthday. I can definitely show you a side-by-side picture of it. And I was rushed on this actually. I had ended up having a hybrid class, which is online and, you know, in person. And I didn't know this assignment was due. So yeah, I rushed. But for what it's worth, it looks way better than I pictured it would be. That is from like my general fine arts era, and then I ended up randomly drawing like a baton from, this is my high school baton when I was a majorette in high school. I was a majorette in high school. And then we've done like different projects like brainstorming ideas for like fashion design, what kind of styles I wanted to do. I went through a phase of like a 1920s era and then an Egyptian era, and I had to do like different lines and ideas based off of those eras, which literally this was rushed as well. So and then like I said, I'm not the best at drawing. I've made jewelry and accessories, which I'm working for on my business as well, so this will come in handy if I'm showing vendors how I want it to look. But I was trying to go with something that didn't look realistic. It looked fairy tale or different, like but yeah, I had ended up doing a couple of little purses, and then they wanted us to do like a sketch of how like the outside of the purse, the front, the back, the inside, all of that looks, and I did that for both of them. Like I said, not the best artist, but I keep looking over here, but the camera is right there. But I tried my best. It's a little rough around the edges. I was told to do like a remake of something that I've worn before that I really appreciated and that I really had a good liking to, and I ended up drawing I don't know if you guys can see this. I ended up drawing my 24th, yeah, it was my 24th birthday. I had on this emerald green dress, and this is pretty much how it looked. That's when I learned to give attention to detail, with the little creases and the wrinkles and extra detail like where my chest was and everything. I did like different little shoe types and stuff, so that's when I was learning how to give attention to detail and everything. I also did like this crazy Halloween line. I'm gonna show you guys it in a second. I ended up doing like this little wild style. I know it looks crazy now. I'm gonna finish it up, and initially I was supposed to be adding actual fabric to the design, so hopefully I'll finish it up so I can show you guys how it actually looks, because it looks kind of crazy right now. I wanted to start a couture gown business because I'm obsessed with like Pinterest gowns and everything, so I'm very much looking forward to that, but that's going to take a lot of time and skill, so I'm gonna have to really study for that to be able to achieve that. I just play around with different little things. My stuff is not perfect. Like, I'm finally starting to learn how to give more detail to my work and everything, but yeah, nothing is perfect. I try my best at whatever I do. I've been using like little help stencils here and there to kind of help me out. I have them in different poses. This is what I did today to kind of brush up on my skills or whatever, which I haven't drawn in a long time, so they may look kind of crooked. But yeah, I try because I'm trying to keep myself busy. I'm gonna go grab a few other designs for the sheet. Okay, I just brought this huge, heavy, oh my gosh, board in here. I turned on the light. I know my hair looks bad. I'm planning on doing like a quick little natural curly girl style in a couple of days, so I'll show you guys what that looks like in a few days. But here's the rest of the stuff. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much I've done over the past, it's like one of my recent pictures. it was basically telling me to tell like a story of like my sewing experience or whatever, and I basically said that it was very hectic. Very hectic. I am scatterbrained all over the place. I can't really think of particular ideas. I always end up having to use flats. If you don't know what flats is, I'll insert a picture on the screen. It's like a flat version, like a drawing, like I just showed you, like my sketches and stuff, like the clothing that's like floating in the air without a body behind it. That's what flats are. Yeah, that's what I normally do. I choose flats and then I stick like a design or a pattern to them, and then if I want to add more detail, then I'll add more detail to it, and that's normally how I do my stuff, because I'm not good at like planning ahead, basically. So that's what that project was due from. What else do I have? I was missing this. This was like my first version of that, and I didn't really like it, so I redid it. So that's what the other canvas is. As you can see, this is more recent, so like I said, I wasn't really good at painting and stuff, and then I was trying to do like a sketch that showed you know, old style from like the 1960s moving up to like our style now in like the modern days. And like I said, I went with like how chaotic I am now and everything, and I just basically redid that same idea over again. I painted from Painting with the Truth. It's literally just a quick little wedding gown with like swatches and stuff in the back of like the different colors and stuff. I did mine differently. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find like an image of how the dresses actually were, but I did mine completely different from everybody else in the class because that's how I am. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to do like wedding gowns and couture gowns, Pinterest like gowns and stuff. We did this project in class, and that was very, very challenging. I know they look crazy right now. They look completely crazy, but basically we had the pins, and our professor started the timer, and we weren't allowed to like lift our hands up off of the paper. Like, say for instance, I got the paper like this, I gotta stay on the paper, I cannot come off of the paper. We had to literally draw the entire shoe or whatever he put in front of us without moving off the paper. And that was just if you know, comment down below. I don't remember much, which is not good, but it was supposed to strengthen our skill to be able to, I guess, keep moving instead of giving up or stopping in the mix and erasing. No, just to keep going and keep moving forward. What else do I have? Oh, I got a lot of stuff. We did proportions and trying to get things to look exactly how they look. I know you can't really see this, but literally this is a piece of paper that was on the floor, and he drew a circle on it, and we had to draw this. Like, literally, it's a piece of paper that he drew a circle on and put on the floor, and we had to draw it like it was on the floor. So just imagine trying to sit there, you thinking it's gonna be easy. This was not easy, but it was funny. It was funny. That was a funny class. I'll admit it. This is all from drawing and painting. We painted like flower pots and pottery. That was really fun to do. I like drawing squares and shapes, so that was really fun to do. We did shading techniques. We did like chairs, which I took that because I started over on those like 4 times. We did the same things over and over again to strengthen our skills. I did better on this one. I even drew the bottom half of it before I went off page. And I really enjoyed drawing. They really helped me as far as being able to actually sit there and take my time and study the object instead of just rushing through it. We drew hallways. And that was extremely difficult because you had a lot of architecture that you had to draw. So we drew hallways, we drew more chairs. This is another challenge where we couldn't lift our pens up off the paper, and we literally all had pens. So no pencils, we couldn't erase anything. This was the second time I did the circle on the paper, and I did much better on here. It looks better in person as I'm holding it in my hand right now. Sorry I'm moving so fast, but it's a lot to show y'all, and I only got a certain amount of time. I did a robe. This is my mom's robe that was hanging in her room, and that's when I finally learned how to shade really good. Again, it looks better off camera than it does on camera. One more time, we ended up going through the hallway. That is the best job that I did on these 2 days. The best job that I did. Like literally, if y'all are at Forest Park right now, just look down the hallway on the 4th floor and just look in the art department. Like literally, everybody was like at their best job by that time. As far as like skills, we did like different busts of like statues, which was extremely difficult. That took like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, maybe longer than that, to be able to get that far. We did like actual people. And the face is like the hardest thing to be able to do. Some people take it easier or whatever. Myself, it was hard. Like like I said, I'm not an artist. If you see black stuff on my fingers, that's because I didn't spray my my art down with adhesive so nothing would smudge off. So that's why I got all of this black dust on my hand. Oh, messed up one of my pictures. Oh man, this is one of the better ones. I even did the curtains in the background. Like, I really enjoyed doing this one. Like, this was a good class. This was a good class. That was like the best one because I was able to actually define everything with the charcoal. I love drawing with charcoal. We got to go to like the art museum and just have this. My second half of drawing classes were all on Saturday, so he didn't want us sitting in class staring at the wall all day. So literally he would take us to the art museum, and I would find unique sculptures and pieces to draw. And I had a really fun time going through those pieces, drawing and everything. We went back and we started drawing like literally like, what is this? A cloth, and he like hung it all different kinds of ways. Like, this was very difficult to achieve, but I cannot believe, can y'all see this? I can't believe I did this. Like, it's amazing to see how much you can achieve by going to school and actually learning about something. So yeah, I appreciate those days, because without those days I wouldn't be where I am now. I ended up doing some more stuff. I was loving this, because when I tell you I couldn't wait, we kept having to use like charcoal and black and white. It's all fine and dandy, but I like color. So when we were able to finally start using color, I was extremely excited. And then this paper, the paper is like literally a tan color. We got to use like colorful paper, and then, you know, use actual charcoal color on the images. Yeah, I was really good back then. Now I don't know. I don't know where I'm at. This is where I first started, and I was drawing. I remember these from middle school. These are like perfume bottles that I used to have way back when, like from middle school. I wonder if I still have one. I'm not sure. They might be in the basement, but perfume bottles from way back from middle school that I used to have. One of them is like I think they're both Justin Bieber perfumes. And I used to have these, and Like, that was my first time trying to do glass, and I think I did a pretty good job. Decent. It's some people that can work their magic and do some art out here. So when I say decent, that ain't even half decent. It's okay. But yeah, we did like shapes and bases and stuff, and we worked on, what is this called? Basically balancing everything, because this is not literally, it looks like it's straight across, but it's like literally slanted. Like literally this starts off in the back and it's like farther.
Basically, as you go down the line, each object is moved farther up.
Each face pulled up a little bit as you go far along. So yeah, I forgot what that's called. I don't remember nothing, but it's like, it's in my head, but it's not. Like, I know how to do it, but I don't know how to explain it. So we practiced a lot of different skills. That was the first time that I drew him. Not so good. This is the first time that I drew the boss that was like that one, and it was okay. The second time was a bit better, and then I like the texture of the paper from the second part. But like I said, they look better in person. Like, if y'all were sitting here, y'all would be much more amazed. This was like the first time that I drew him. So yeah, first couple of images of me drawing them. That I really wanted to do something with some color. I had some Valentine's Day balloons that my uncle bought for me way back when, and they deflated, and he bought me like a bear and a heart, and I really wanted to draw like something weird and off and different, so I ended up drawing like the deflated balloon and everything. I think it came out pretty good. Like I said, it looks better in person. I promise it looks better in person. But yeah, I really wanted to play around with actual color instead of continuously doing like black and white pictures. When I first started to do like the base and stuff at the art museum, I didn't like it, so I ended up going back on like a day by myself to do it, and then I tried to do a baby short. Don't judge me. This was my very, very, very first self-portrait. Extremely rushed, as you can see. And y'all see, I got better. Let's see. What else? We were supposed to do like a clear object that was glass, and I did a mason jar and a spoon. This does not look like a mason jar and a spoon, but I tried my best, like I said. Let's see. Then we were supposed to do like a little collage of whatever. This was for like I think it was for design. It was either design or photography, because I did both of those. So I did like a collage of like me from my senior year to like freshman. Yeah, it was just a self-reflection or whatever. We were supposed to take like a whole bunch of different pictures of ourselves and just place it on a sheet of paper, and whatever goes on with the background goes on with the background. This is when I was first starting off, so I kind of just went wherever with anything, and this is what I ended up coming up with. My little baby face. If y'all go back on my Instagram page, y'all see all of these pictures. This was my very first flower that I ever drew, and I remember this was 2018, and it was Valentine's Day, and I was happy. I was in class, and I was in my little corner, and I was happy, and I was like, I'm gonna draw myself some flowers. So I drew myself a flower and I painted it. This is with oil paint, so I wasn't, if you can see like the attention to the detail up here, like the different little shades and shadows and stuff. I was really trying. Like, that was my first time ever using oil paint, so it takes a long time to dry, so I was just continuously messing with it because I was trying to get finished with it before the end of class. But I should have waited. Unfortunately, my egg picture got damaged because I did a great job. I gave myself a pat on the back. We were supposed to draw like eggs, like literally this was to help with our shading skills, And when I tell you, for my drawing skills at the time, I did a really good job at drawing some eggs. Like what? Like to make them actually look a little realistic or whatever, it was like surprising to me. Like I surprised myself, and I'm not sitting on here trying to be cocky or say that I'm the best or this and that. I suck. But for me at a beginner skill level to be doing all of this at the time that I was doing it, I was extremely surprised and proud of myself. This was something that I spent weeks trying to do. I started over on this so many times and I still did not finish because it was oil paint. So oil paint takes a long time to dry. So I kept messing up on this part. I was trying to make this part look more glassy, as you can see. You know, I was just taking my time on particular things, trying to do the best job that I could, trying to apply the skills that I was learning in class. I ended up doing some chairs at the art museum. If you've ever seen like St. Louis Art Museum, it has or did have a chair at the time, and it was just sitting literally on the sidelines to itself. I don't even know where it was from. I should have took a picture of it, but I literally just seen that it was off to itself and nobody was around, so I wanted to sit there and draw, because when you're at the art museum, everybody likes to come around you and look at your pictures and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want y'all looking at my pictures because they look horrible, and I couldn't draw. This was like a diffuser that I used to have. Again, I was messing around with colors, so I really wanted to do something different, and I wanted to see if I could create a smoke effect. As you can see, I achieved it, and I was surprised that I did it. But yeah, I used to have a lot of fun doing this, and it really gave me the confidence to be able to start drawing actual clothes, which is a big deal. That's a huge difference. This was a spoon that was at the art museum. I was trying to hurry up and get out of class, so I just drew a spoon. I don't even know what to tell y'all about that. I just drew a spoon so I can hurry up and get out of class. But then ended up staying there longer because I was trying to explore. So that made absolutely no sense. But yeah, so that's that. Let me see what else I have. That is the next picture that I did of him, which we had the same person for a long time. This was day 3, where I finally started to get like into drawing him a little bit better. Then we had a female. Yeah, this was day 4. We ended up switching to a female, and I started learning how to add like highlights and stuff. Drawing faces is extremely difficult. This was day 5, and I could barely even get through, you know, working on her face. Like, I don't know. Some days it was hard, some days it was good, and then apparently I skipped a day because we're on day 8 now. So that's the same first dude that I was drawing. And then here's a different person. Ended up drawing them. That was day 9, and then this was day 10. I think I would have gotten better if the people didn't continuously keep switching. And then it was like, honestly, I didn't care what I had as long as the person wasn't naked. Like, for some strange reason, like, I'm fine, like, if I see a naked person, whatever, but I really don't want to sit there and draw a naked person. Like, I really don't. Like, the statue was enough, but to actually sit there, it wasn't the fact that they were naked, but it was the fact that you wanted me to draw an entire physical body. Like, I've had moments where I've gotten up and just completely walked out the classroom like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this, I gotta go. and literally just went to go chill and work on homework in the cafeteria. I've only done that like twice. And he understood. He let me make up the work and come back, because I was just telling him, like, I can't sit here and draw an entire body, and we literally have not. That was when we hadn't even started drawing faces yet. And then her is like my favorite. Oh my god, this is like my favorite piece that I have ever done. It's gotten messed up because I've had it for a couple of years now, but literally this is like my favorite piece that I had ever done. So this was my design class, and basically you can kind of see like a glimpse of what I mean by a design class. Like, you have to create different designs in different medias, like painting, drawing, figure drawing, sculpture, different medias. You have to create like design in those different areas. So basically my piece was on a girl who was basically had multiple personality disorder. That was around the time that movie came out, and I was just really interested in it. I had read up on it, and I was doing a lot of research about it at the time. And I was into two things at the time. I was into majorette dance, and I was into sewing, and I just put myself in the mindset of, if I was dealing with that disability, like what could I do, like in a sense, to kind of talk about the subject or whatever. And I went more in detail about it in class and everything. Like I said, this was a long time ago, but basically my story was about two females, well, one female who had two personalities. You know, one side of her personality, she woke up, she was a seamstress. The other part of her personality, she woke up, she was a dancer. So I said the joy of music kind of, I guess, brought her back to herself. So that's what this is down here, because I love music too. So yeah, that was my little quick story. I don't know where it came from. I guess it was from the movie or whatever, but yeah, a girl with split personalities, and then her joy of music kind of brought her back to herself. That was the idea of the story. So moving on, because I find like talking about my projects are meaning in something kind of cringy for myself. I don't like talking about stuff like that. We're nearing the end. This is like a book and some coffee. That's my coffee mug that's in the kitchen right now. I should go get it, but yeah, I had my little study book that was from art history, and then I put a plate on top of her. This is at home in the kitchen. I wanted to do something with some colors, so I literally just ended up doing this. It was fun. It was for extra credit. So here's like the process of that project that I just showed y'all with the split personality. We used to do all kinds of stuff. They had us drawing like different elements of designs. Like, we would have like a object, a circle, a square, a rectangle, and we would do like different lines and patterns and colors. We learned how to mix colors and stuff around that time. We learned how to draw with just what are they called? I'm gonna insert the name of the pens on the screen, but they're like different sizes of pens, and we have to do a full-on landscape with just those little tiny pens. Very difficult. Took a very long time. I also did a self-portrait using construction paper. So my mom knows how hectic that project was. I literally had to put glue with a spatula all over paper, and then I had a hole puncher. Hole puncher was like that small, so just imagine teeny tiny circles like that small, and I had to take a tweezer and place them all throughout my self-portrait. My self-portrait was like literally this big. So I'm sitting there for like 2 weeks working on that project. So that was fun. But yeah, then like scraps from different projects and stuff in here. That was like a photo that I had ended up drawing. Yeah, abstract tiles that we had to do with like painting and colors and stuff. I'm sorry I'm bad at explaining like the strategies around the projects because I don't really know exactly what to call them or what to say about them or whatever, but they were fun, like quick projects for us to be able to do. I really enjoyed them, like little basically like little puzzles and stuff. I think one of these were the ones that I actually turned in because we were only supposed to use certain colors, but this, I love these projects. These were so fun to do. They were like little puzzles and stuff that you could, you know, fill in. So I really like that idea of those projects. Yeah, I tried multiple different styles. I was even going to do like an advanced one. This was my original project design for that, but I had ended up stopping and changing the colors last minute. But yeah. And then this watercolor, Strathmore watercolor paper, this is what I stuck to most of my time, like especially with drawing and everything. I love like tough, like strong structured paper, so that's what I was using most of the time. And then eventually I switched over to this kind of paper, and I mainly bought it because there was a dancer on the front, but this is the paper that we were supposed to buy. It was the newsprint, Blick newsprint paper, and they're like the thin sheets or whatever. This is another image of my mom's robe that I was trying to draw. Her robe was actually red, but I ended up doing it in the black and white. I'm making a huge mess. Yeah. Another picture of the robe. This thing is huge, that's why I can't really lift it up like that. I'm trying to see if that's everything, if I showed you guys most of what I did. I know I'm missing some stuff, but like I said, it's a lot to go and look for all of that. This is like one of my favorite self-portraits, and I think it's because it's so big. Like, I love this. I love it in my facial expression. Oh, that's kind of creepy. But yeah, hopefully I can find the pictures so that y'all can see like the side by side of everything. But yeah, these were also from design. That was like a part of the other project when I was choosing color palettes. And then this was another project. We had to choose like an abstract piece of art and basically repaint it and give the color pattern for it. So that is, let me see if I'm putting it the correct way. That's basically what this is. So this is the original painting. This is what I did. And with this, I kind of used the technique of using sewing thread, which I have a lot of. Sewing thread, sandwiching it in between two pieces of paper after I dipped it in paint and just sliding it out of the two pieces of paper. So that's how I got this little effect over here. So yeah, that's pretty much how this piece looks. And then there's like the color pattern in the middle. I wanted something extremely colorful. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun in these classes, and when I say it, it's not an understatement. Like, I mean what I say. I had a lot of fun in these classes, and I was excited to go back to the classes, but like I said, I transferred to another school. I'm gonna show you guys probably a couple. Yeah, I can show you guys a couple of the assignments that I did for those classes. I had to repeat those classes over again because I failed to submit a couple of assignments because when I first started at Rocky Mountain, I was having a lot of technical issues, as always. I always do. But yeah, I'm looking around trying to see if I can find any more pieces. I don't think I have any more of the ones that I really want to show y'all, like right next to me or on me at the moment. It's like 7. It's gonna be 8 o'clock and I'm still drinking coffee. Got me some iced coffee that I had 3 cups of. Yeah, 3 cups of today. I went to work around 7. Got off of work around like 12 o'clock. Yeah, so I had like 3 of those. I meant to show y'all like the whole aisle that I had ended up doing today at work. It was so cute, like the fall stuff from now they've been using a lot of orange, tan, and emerald green. If y'all seen like fall decor with emerald green, it is so pretty. And when I tell you, I'm like looking for a bedspread that is emerald green at the moment so that I can get that bedspread and put those pillows on the bed because those were so cute. Anyways, so I'm gonna insert like the look at my hands. I'm gonna insert the rest of any other images that I have for this video later on. So that was just a look at like, that was just my little college experience or whatever. A couple of little pictures and stuff from her and there. I told y'all my hobby and what I wanted to do. That was the actual question, like what is my hobby, what do I like to do? It's fashion design, baking. I guess I would like to get back into dance at some point. I like music, but I don't see myself doing anything with music. I just like to listen to music. I like a lot of things. Like I'm not gonna sit here and explain the whole go-to, but that was like the highest thing that I like to do is design and everything. I want to get further in designing. Like, but yeah, I'm starting to get more into basically fashion sketches, more figure drawing, trying to figure out how to draw nicely structured models because I'm not good at that at all. I'm getting into drawing. I've gotten into drawing jewelry more than what I just previously showed y'all. I have other things that I've drawn for other projects. Like I said, I will show you guys as soon as I find everything. I don't really know where everything is right now. Of course, y'all know I have a business. It's called Passion 16. If you guys want to check it out, my voice is going out. I'm sorry. I've been talking too much. Yeah, it focuses on clothing, beauty, accessories, home decor, and stationery supplies. So literally on everything, but mainly it's supposed to be fashion and beauty with the business and everything. And I'm kind of all over the place. I like creative stuff or whatever. I'm going to be doing all kinds of clothing, all kinds of sizes, all kinds of styles. I'm taking like offers and opinions on like what people like. I've been looking up and researching, really doing my research, trying to figure out what my target market is really going to be. So yeah, but overall that was the basics of this video, to show y'all what I mainly like to do, which is fashion design. I took y'all through like my school process and what I've worked up to. Basically, I just wanted to show y'all a couple of things from my past that I've like really worked on to get where I am now. So that's basically what this video was about. But yeah, fashion design. So if you like these kind of videos, please let me know in the comments down below. If you like the video, like the video. Give me a thumbs up. I really hope you guys did like it. I hope I wasn't talking too much. If y'all got a laugh or a kick out of some of the pictures, if y'all had any favorites, please comment down below. I would really like to know. What are some more questions that you guys would like to ask me or figure out about me? But yeah, I really wanted to show you guys and actually put my art. I don't really call it art because, like I said, I'm not an artist. Put my work that I worked so hard to do, basically on display via video, if that makes sense. Because I'm not gonna do anything else with them. I always said once I get my own place, I was gonna display like all of my pictures and everything, kind of finish them up and display them. But until then, they have been sitting in this big huge bag this entire time. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of here and stop talking because I've been talking for about an hour now, and I'm already have to cut some clips out of this video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh my god. Third time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys